So Cardi B and Offset out here in social media news this week. This week's My Your Marriage Monday. We are talking about, do you put your couple relationship all over Beyonce's internet? Yes or no?
What's up, everybody? I'm Natasha.
And I'm Tristan.
Welcome back to our channel,
Livin LaGrande Lyfe.
This week, today is not Monday, but it could be Monday.
It's Monday enough.
It's Monday enough. And since you're here, what that mean, babe?
That means it is mine, your marriage, Monday. Listen, as you heard, we're talking about something that I think is like super relevant right now, particularly because of what went on this week on social media between the Cardi B, beautiful Cardi B, and Offset.
Yeah, so if you are not aware, basically Offset is accusing Cardi B of cheating, which is kind of ironic since he's cheated multiple times. It's interesting that he's acting how he's acting. But
so he posted something, right?
Yeah, he went online to post the following. My wife blanked a blank on me, gang. Y'all blank know how I come. So Cardi B went online to address it basically, and this is what she had to say.
Don't pay attention to the country, man. That Spaces the other day got motherfucking spiraling and thinking shit. Come on now. I'm fucking Cardi B, nigga. I think sometimes motherfuckers forget I'm Cardi B. If I was giving this tea to anybody, it will be out. I'm not just anybody. Can't f me no regular, schmegler, because they gonna tell the world. And I can't f nobody in the industry, because they gonna tell too. What was that? Y'all ever heard that Ruby Rose record where she said, got a big ass mouth? So please, boy, stop acting stupid. Stop acting stupid.
Yeah, also, when Offset was accused of cheating before, he posted a picture of himself, just a picture of himself sitting, chilling, looking out, and he captioned it, "I love my grandma," or "I love my granny." So Cardi B recently posted a picture of herself looking out that said, "I love my granny."
And that's not just it, because I saw the other day, apparently Cardi B was on Clubhouse. Did you see?
That's what,
did you, like, when she was on there singing Keisha Cole?
No.
She came on singing, "I might as well have cheated on you."
All right.
It was just a mess.
They wild. So we're gonna discuss today if social media is the place for that.
Right.
So yeah, let's jump into it. I feel like there's different aspects. It's harder to speak on this. I personally feel like when you're not a person in the limelight, when you're not at that level, and when someone hasn't disrespected you that publicly.
Correct.
Because you know how they always say, if you disrespect me publicly, apologize publicly. I don't want your behind the scenes, your private apology. Like, you disrespected me publicly because I look a fool. When you did that publicly, I accept your private invitation, and then we out and about. Now, granted, that's a pride thing.
I don't know, because I feel like there's been plenty of celebrities who have been accused or have been attacked for one reason or another, shaded, whatever you want to call it online, and they choose not to respond.
But they don't respond. There's no commentary, whereas these two both commented out, like, in the
well, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about whether it's appropriate to put your marriage business out.
And I'm saying, based on what you're saying, like, okay, what's you're saying as if someone was shaded not by someone else but by their significant other. Okay. I can't think of a situation where they just didn't really.
Shit, I ain't heard Jada Pinkett say nothing about.
She had a whole table talk. What you talking about?
I guess you're right. She had to make money though. But all this stuff is free.
But Will also came on. No, ain't nothing free. They getting paid.
You think Cardi B and Offset are getting paid to talk about how they
be foolish? Because this might not even be real. Like,
oh, okay. Well, if we're talking about the actual subject, which is whether or not you should be airing your private or marital situations online, I'm thinking about, okay, yeah, we're talking about it from the space of Cardi and Offset, but in like real marriage, real life.
Yeah, then no.
I mean, I know they're real married. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get what you're saying.
Real life, I feel like you and I, and we see it all the time. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, to each their own, right? But as for us and our marriage, we don't actually talk about, our marital issues online. Now, I will say there was a time back when she and I were dating. And for a few months there was all these like subliminal messages between us online. It was never like, oh, this is specifically about her. But it was all these subliminals, and I would post something about somebody else that I was with that day, and then she would be like, oh yeah, right? Like she would come on and comment to let me know that she saw it, and I would be like, and I would like it so that I know, so that she know that I know that she saw it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, petty shit like that.
I feel like everybody goes through that level of petty when they're younger.
Exactly, and I think you said the key words is when they're younger.
Yeah.
I feel like it is not the most mature thing to. And especially when you a high profile couple, because people be lurking.
Yes. And
you got to be mindful of the reputation of your marriage that's put out there. Folks need to believe you strong even when you're not.
Yeah. Not only do they lurk, they already making stuff up to try to cause turmoil anyway and possibly break y'all up.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like one time when we was actually together, and I can't remember, I don't think we were married yet, because I believe we got past this type of stuff once we were married.
All right.
One time I posted something online. It was on Facebook. I remember specifically. I posted something on Facebook, and it was, I can't remember what it was about. It was something to do with like how, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm this, that, and the other, but you're not grateful or something like that. And then you literally came on that post and was like, really, Tristan? This what we doing? In our relationship, in this relationship, this how we behaving? And I remember so quickly, I was like, let me go ahead and delete this. Because she done got on here and was like, no ma'am. I can't remember for the life of me what it was.
I don't remember that. But I remember that sounded like me to do something like that.
Yeah, but you came on. It wasn't like we typically used to do. Like back when we was like first dating, she would come on and be like, "That's what's up."
Yeah,
that's what's up, right? Like, and it would just be like, "Yeah, that's what's up."
I was definitely a "that's what's up" for like when dating people. Like, okay, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
I see where we at.
You know what I'm saying?
What time it is?
I would be like, I went on a date with. I'm so glad. He treated me like this, that, the other. She'd be like, I hope you had a good time.
Yep.
Glad you had a good night. Like, she would let me know she saw me. And I would be like, good. I meant for you to see me. I should have tagged you. You feel me? But then once we got to a certain point in our relationship, I tried that thing one good time, and she was just like, all right, okay. And instead of saying like, all right, okay, it was more like, so that's how we doing it? And I was just like, well, shit, let me. That didn't work out according to my plan.
But we talked and we was good. Like,
yeah, we talked about it.
I feel like relationships should be between the people that are in the relationship. So if it's 2 of y'all, 4 of y'all, 6 of y'all, whatever you decide your relationship is, particularly your marriage, it should stay between those people. Because number one, once you tell people that are close to you that love you about the things when you are heightened in your emotions of being upset that your significant other or others did to you, they forever will perceive them in that way. Yeah. They forever don't trust them. They forever don't really fuck with them, to be honest.
Right.
But you go back.
Even if they'll always remember that. Like, even if they get over it and things seem to be back to normal, in the back of their mind, they're going to always remember that thing. Even if you don't even think about it ever anymore. Yeah. They're going to think about it every time. Because they don't love that person like you do.
Exactly. People interfere, like we were kind of talking about with just social media. People close to you do the same thing. They're messy. They make things worse than what they are and not understand your dynamic and what y'all are doing and throw the whole thing out. Like, there's so many reasons why it should remain between the two people. Also, though, y'all the only ones in the relationship.
So I have a little bit of a different perspective, though.
Okay.
Because I don't think that things always should remain between the two people.
All right.
I think that if you're going to engage other people outside of your marriage regarding issues, then it should be very intentional who you engage. For example, if you have a marriage counselor, You know, y'all are in couples therapy. You got a pastor or, you know, a spiritual leader that you all, you know, go to when you have issues. Sometimes couples who have people in their lives to help to guide them through this. Maybe there's a married couple that's been married a long time and you all trust them or what have you. But these ain't just friends and you're venting. These are people who are qualified and equipped to support you and help y'all to navigate through difficult times. This ain't just, oh, let me tell you what they did, blah, 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 you know, all that.
I agree with that, but to me that's not public. Those are private conversations to me, because you go into a professional in that way where their job is to privately and not out because of HIPAA and all the other different things that, you know, that we have set for sure in this country, where they can't go and they shouldn't be going and airing your information and that's private to me still. Because for us to go to counseling as a couple, we are privately working on whatever we're working on, or just nurturing whatever, right? Versus talking to people who are not certified. Like, to me, that's public.
Well, sometimes people aren't certified. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have couples therapists, but you also have, like I said, spiritual leaders, pastors, or you may have a couple, like when we watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. Remember Mel and Martell has that older couple that they go to and they talk to about, you know what I'm saying? But that's not like, but they also be all on social media. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
they be on social media and the show is public. But I understand the gist of what you're saying. I think in that regard, yes. Like, but it needs to be extremely selective, because even then, there's a perception.
Yeah, and also you can't, everybody, what they did in their relationship may not work for our relationship.
Exactly.
And how do I trust that your guidance is actually what I need to be doing?
Yeah.
So I typically, and also those, you know, because they're not trained therapists or what have you, they have the opportunity to become biased and they're not objective. And so, you know, you really need to find something that's neutral ground when you're dealing with couples who are friends of yours. Typically, one of them became friends with the other one earlier. You don't usually meet couples at the same time. You know what I mean? And so there's usually some sort of bias that might be at play there. And so I think that there is some danger in, you know, confiding in friends who are, you know, married couples, even if they're older and you consider them mentors, are the biases of what they've gone through and their own experiences coloring how they advise or guide you.
Exactly. So if you can have, I think, a couple that you can communicate with as a couple that is trusted between y'all, between the four of y'all. We're comfortable, we're clear, we trust each other. We know that y'all are not going to go say anything about what we're talking about, and we're not going to. So not only are we not going to say anything, we're not going to judge y'all. Like, we here because we literally love y'all. But in that regard, I feel like it's like family. Yes. But the kind of family you select, not the kind that's given to you. Family, not relatives. There's a difference. We related by blood. I don't have no choice in that. I'm forever related to you, but that don't make you family at all times. Right. Family is chosen, and even though we related, I might not F with you. Yeah. So, exactly. So in that way, yes. But outside, like the way that it's entertaining for us. Absolutely. To watch them do this, because Cardi for sure is one of the highest levels of petty out there.
My God, it's so amazing. Like, I mean, it's unmatched.
Like, she is a petty princess.
I feel like me and Cardi could be friends.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that thought.
Why not?
Because you're petty and Cardi petty, the world is not ready.
Babe, I'm not
petty.
I'm not petty.
You can be so petty.
I have tendencies. Petty tendencies. I have the ability. Right. So, but most often I choose.
That's because you don't hang out. You don't hang out with a bunch of petty people. If you hung out with Cardi, the petty would be present.
I mean, I'm gonna probably join her petty about her situation, but with my situation, we're gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm cool as hell. Cardi would F for me. She'd be like, Tasha is dope.
Yeah, not too much though. She's not gonna F with you too much.
You crazy,
yeah,
but
don't get crazy.
But yeah, it's entertaining. It's entertaining to watch, and it's what they choose to do. Again, to each his own. But I don't I don't feel like this should be going on. Because if you think about what Offset said, if she cheated and it was low key, you made it public.
Right.
By making that post and then trying to delete it. I don't know why celebrities do that either. I'm just going to throw that out there. Stop putting stuff up and then deleting it. It's forever out there.
And let's be clear, all marriages go through stuff.
100%.
There's a bunch of folk going through the same thing they're going through right now, quietly.
Yes. Or quietly. And worse.
And then folks we want to talk about why you all in my business. Well, shit, you invited me.
You gave it. Once you
told me to mind your marriage.
Yeah, literally.
You asked me if I would, and I was just like, okay then. Don't mind if we do.
Right.
You know?
Why not? Especially since y'all making it entertaining. So,
right.
I think we.
By the way, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm stiff and I'm battling something. Something is happening in my situation.
So I believe that we agree on this one.
We do agree. We very rarely don't agree.
It is rare.
Yeah.
It's fun when we don't.
It's a reason why we together.
Yeah, I like when we don't.
You like when we don't?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So listen, we hope you all enjoyed this topic. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, welcome. Since it's your first time and we know you enjoy it here, go ahead and take a look at some of our other Mind Your Marriage Mondays that you might also find interesting.
Yep.
And then make sure you subscribe. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. Ding! So you're notified when your new friends and the grands post new content.
And speaking of content, go ahead and let us know. Did you enjoy
this?
What are your thoughts on the Cardi B and Offset situation, or just public relationships and putting your dirty laundry out there, airing all that? What are your thoughts? How you feel about it? Is it different? Are you a celebrity? Or do you know one? Is it different on in their world? You got a different thought? So let us know. Also, shout out to Queerly Blacks. Y'all see the hat, y'all see the shirt, the Lady Lover Club. The Lady Lover Club. Check out Queerly Blacks. You know, get your merch. But
I love Queerly Black.
Yeah, for sure. So we love you guys, and like my wife said, right after this, go ahead and check out some more of our previous Mind Your Marriage Monday episodes, and we'll holler at y'all in the next video.
Bye.
Peace.